Well, look who's back for more. You know who this is, right? Johnny Lichka. If you want the date, check it out in the details. While I'm making this little disclaimer to give you a heads up of what's coming. See, I had made a number of videos within the past month that I was immediately reticent to upload because I know they are unpolished and I feel like I can do better, but they do present a little rawness for what it's worth. And I'm starting to come to terms with the apparent matter that someone out there is enjoying this. I really don't know who is watching, and that troubles me at times. And even some of my viewers seem to not be getting quite what I want you to get. At the same time, I'm coming to terms with that. I don't care. I'm flawed, and I'm the first to admit it. And if you have any objections, that is welcome. Correction, especially if there's anything I say that is incorrect, please be the first to tell me. However, despite the flaws and all, and I'm maybe giving a little too much selfex here. That's a nice term Lash coined. Self-explanation, explaining yourself and going a little overboard with it as I am here, admittingly. However, I will make the claim that the syntax that I employ, and I mean the specific syntax, you'll see it probably in the titles of the videos I make. It's precise syntax, or rather, I prefer to be precise syntax. I don't enjoy being misquoted. And remember, I have to appreciate the fact that John Lash, if you're watching there, hello, took his own time to make a dedicated response to my initial video, which, I feel is kind of hard to top after that. Anyway, I'm still here. I'm still trying. But even in his response to that, I feel like some of the things he misquoted me on and didn't quite get the exact nuance I was going for. Such as when I said at the beginning of that first video, to bust me, I was saying bust me if what I am saying is incorrect. When he wrote down his notes, he thought I was saying that I'm busting him. Oh, no. By no means. I may critique and criticize what John Lash has to say, but I don't feel like there's any need to bust him. Me, on the other hand, well, you can see it, or maybe you can't, and if you can't, whatever. In any case, like I said, this is precise syntax. If there's anyone else out there who's saying exactly what I say, and they said it first, let me know. I'm not a plagiarist. I'm not trying to plagiarize anyone or take anyone's ideas and present them as my own. However, currently I do stand by that claim. I stand by the claim that, if anything, flawed or not, my syntax is unique. It is novel. And no one else on the internet is saying it exactly the way I do. They may be talking in similar terms, which is not the same, because I feel like, we get too comfortable, or not we. I feel like on the internet and in these logical, intellectual discussions, one such as yourself may get too comfortable with familiar syntax. And whenever somebody comes along and presents something that is novel, so let's just take, for example, John Lash. He presents all the teachings regarding desire, which you might consider, and correct me if I'm wrong, you might consider that the teachings about desire, the phenomena and the mechanics of desire, might sound similar to old teachings about manifestation, such as the law of attraction. Now, note, there is no comparison between the law of attraction and what John Lash says about desire. There's absolutely no comparison, but I can see how a quick mind, maybe quick, a quick mind, maybe quick. How dumb! A quick mind, maybe whatever. You might be quick to just assume like, oh yeah, I've heard that before. Jay Widener said la 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 la, and like, well, no. Jay Widener said la 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 la. I'm saying da 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 ma 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 ma. You know, syntax is important, and if you're gonna quote me, if you're gonna criticize me, try to do it to my honest word. Not necessarily this video because it's just extemporaneous, and it's just a lot of maybe superfluous self-explanation. In any case, I know that your time is precious. I really appreciate your attention. For what it's worth, whatever benefit you may be getting, that's all. If there's anything you're getting out of this, thank you. I mean, I really don't know who is watching me. I mean, aside from a few of you, and Caredwin, I'm aware. Hi there, dear. You know I love you. And I do want to make a shout out, since I'm talking so much about myself. I do want to make a shout out to 2 other members of Nemata who are experienced Kalakas. Firstly, I want to make a shout out to Noose on the Loose, who has a wonderful YouTube channel and makes brilliant videos. It's so skillful. The editing and the condensing of the material and the coupling of that, well, Lash's material, that is, with relevant visuals and rather beautiful visuals. Very, very good and nifty choice of coupling the words with the video, with the visual, and some background music. It's not music, but it is pleasant. And the other person I want to make a shout out to is our lovely Dolma, who does the monthly calendar. And that I know that these sort of contributions take a lot of work, even for myself, and you may not be impressed. And I wouldn't be surprised if you weren't too impressed, but at the same time, it does expend a lot of emotional energy, especially dealing with this archontic media, which I quite detest. I mean, I know you're not really seeing me, and I'm not really seeing you. What you're rather seeing is something of a simulacra, an archontic replication of my voice and face, for whatever pleasure you might derive. Well, speaking of which, anyway, I'm going to cut this off now, and enjoy the videos at your pleasure, and perhaps I'll see you in the future, or in the present.